I came about 7-8 years ago the first time to Multiple Dental Clinic. Always been scared of the dentist, but it's been cured now. My name is Claus Andersen. I'm from Denmark, and I have spent pretty much my entire adult life traveling around the world. I also work in travel and tourism as a freelancer, so I typically work in 20 to 30 countries every year, and I've been coming to Turkey both for work and for pleasure since I was 17 years old. So I lived in Turkey for almost 1 year at one point in my life. So I feel very much at home in Turkey as well. I came about 7-8 years ago the first time to Multiple Dental Clinic. I had to have quite some work done on my teeth at that time, and I was looking into a new dentist because I tried both in Denmark, Sweden and Vietnam with limited success, I would say. And I knew that Turkey had a high standard of medical tourism in general, so I did a lot of research. In the end, I decided to give Multiple Dental Clinic a try, and it was very successful. I'm one of these persons who's always been scared of the dentist because I had a really bad dentist as a kid who tortured me and also made some really bad work on my teeth. But it's been cured now. It's been very, very pleasing to come here. First of all, it's very pain-free to come here. That's very important. And then also the staff here, it's very good. I feel very welcome. It's literally the first time in my life that I have looked forward to going to the dentist. It's something that I want to do now. Like I feel like I should come here more often, if not just to say hello. You know, yeah. When I first came here 7-8 years ago, the clinic was out in Maltepe. That was very interesting in many ways for me because it was totally off the tourist track. I did not meet a single other foreigner out there. Now the clinic has moved into Kadikoy, which is in many ways a lot better, a lot easier in a way. Also, especially if you're visiting from abroad, because Kadikoy itself is a very attractive part of Istanbul. It has very interesting nightlife and very good restaurant scene and several hotels. I'm staying in a nice little 3-star boutique hotel this week here for 48 euros per night, which I think is very okay. For that matter, you can also go by taxi from Sultanahmet in like 20 minutes. You know, you can get in here. So it's now the location of Multiple Dental Clinic is a lot more practical for those of us who come from abroad. Absolutely, it's a lot more practical. Since the last time I was here, the clinic has also grown a lot bigger, I can say. I mean, there's more staff now, and it's become very nice. It's become very professional, and there's also there's multilingual staff here, so it's not like it's a problem to not speak Turkish. It's become very professional and very internationalized, I'd say also. I have a few silly hobbies that I like to dig. One of them is I like to go cycling to see football games. And for instance, once I cycled from Denmark to Georgia to see a football game. It was 6,800 kilometers by bicycle, where I actually went through Istanbul on that trip. I went from Denmark and down through Germany, Austria, Croatia, Bosnia, Albania, Macedonia, Greece, Turkey, Georgia. In the end, 3.5 months of cycling.
Did you make it to the game?
I made it to the game. I even came 4 days in advance, so that was fine. And for instance, I also did a bicycle trip around Russia 4 years ago during the World Cup. I cycled 2,000 kilometers around Russia to see football games. I have also cycled around Brazil when they hosted the World Cup in 2014. So I've been a few times to. I wouldn't call myself a football fan. I'm a football nerd. So I'm not really a fan of a team as such. I'm more like interested in the sport as a nerd. So I like to go to all different tournaments, and I also go to games in Istanbul when I'm here, whether it's Besiktas, Fenerbahce or Kasimpasa. Whenever I come across something that I really like or really don't like, then I have a blog where I put either my recommendations or my rants. When I was here the first time, I thought it was really excellent, so I wrote a blog post about it, and it's actually attracted several thousand visitors over the years. Of Multiple Dental Clinic, I've definitely been only positive. It's only positive vibes that come from it.